Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, finally, after a long week of work, we are back on the sim. X-Plane 11, flying the Levelup B737-700. Looking forward to this one. Haven't flown this airplane yet. Gotten it just enough to get set up for this flight. But as always, welcome to another episode of Wrong Side Simulations, bringing you the best content from the wrong side of the airplane, the right seat. Today we're going to be operating Southwest Flight 2303 from Denver over to Vegas. Going to be cruising at 36,000 feet. All the sim brief says 38. We're going to amend that to 36, and gonna be about a good hour 31 minutes en route. So let's get to it. Aviation Geek just got done eating. What did you eat? My girlfriend and I went out to a place and got breakfast. Got some fancy coffees and some fancy basic bitch breakfast. It was expensive as hell, shit you not. I spent $55 on fancy basic bitch breakfast, but it was quite delicious and the coffee was real good, so is what it is. Well, shit, if I'd have known that, I would have flown it just for you. In fact, I was downloading liveries this morning, and I did see that livery. But did not download it. As always, let me know how the sounds are. Make sure everything's not too loud. Got some stupid background sounds that come with this Denver airport that I cannot stand. It's this constant tractor backup beeping sounds and shit. But anyways, without further ado, let's jump into it. Gotta remember how to do all this stuff. Battery, ground power. So I get those ADIRs, or actually IRSs aligned, not ADIRs. ADIRs is Airbus. And then we'll keep that the same. This looks good for now. Cruising at 36. steady. Cool. Went on down here to the FMS. Positioning it. We are in Denver. Ate some fried salmon patties and deviled eggs. Sounds about as healthy as what I was eating. I think I had a, actually that's, now that I think about that, it's far more healthy than what I ate. I ate a big old biscuit with eggs and bacon and I think, oh hell, what green stuff was on there? I don't know. It was relatively healthy for what it was. Let's see, Southwest 2303, and we won't worry about that runway just yet. Let's go to departure. Planning to depart off runway 25. Don't believe we're in controlled airspace yet, but Vegas is being controlled as of right now. Departing on the Connor 7. Werner transition. Legs. After Werner, going direct Zachary. Z-A-K-R-Y. After that, back over to the arrivals. Then we are on the Chow 2. Oh wait, that's right. I hate how it does that. It goes back to the what's that? Denver. Oh wow. There we go. Alright, sweet. So that's still in there. Legs. Zachary. Arrival. Chow 2 on the gap transition. ILS 26 left. And we are going to do do the secondary route, just in case. So they're landing on 26 left and 19 right as of right now. We need to prep for both. 26 left, Prino will work. Execute. Music's kind of loud. Alright, back over to route. That's not what I want. Route 2 not work. Oh, I guess route 2 doesn't work. Or I'm just doing something wrong. Anyways, let's see. So all that's pretty much set up.
Denver traffic, Walker 1416, 5 mile final, runway 16 right, Denver.
Alright, let's start getting some passengers and whatnot. Fuel weight and balance, payload. Zero fuel weight today is 119.7. So that's going to give us zero fuel weight 106. Up a little bit more. Fuel weight 112, cool, so we need just a little bit more. I wish you could just type in your zero fuel weight, that would be by far the easiest. At 120.9, we're about 1,000 pounds over. That is okay. Happens in the real world. As far as fuel goes, fuel's gonna be 14.2. Sweet. Displays. Yeah, that's how I like it. Cool. Alrighty. So let's passengers are boarding. Get our zero fuel weight put in. Our reserves today is 3.3. Cost index says 5. We surely ain't flying that. Let's go 30. Cruising altitude 36,000. Cruise wind 220 at 53. And the temperature is minus 51. For our flex temp,
Denver traffic,
go
Walker
55.
1416, clear runway 16 right, taxiing the ramp via Whiskey Bravo. Denver.
Flaps 15. CG's in there. Why is it not giving us speeds? Probably because every time on a live stream I can't get speeds, but in when I'm not flying on a live stream I get speeds no problem. Let's see, winds are 210 at 11. Dry. Acceleration altitude. That's engine out. Sails 1,000 feet. Ah, Jesus. Hopefully that works.
On behalf of the cabin crew, I'd like to welcome you aboard our flight. As you find your seat, be sure to place your large carry-on items in the
Alright, let's get the
overhead bin, and
APU
smaller items
fired up.
in front of you. If you have trouble finding a location for any of your carry-on items, please use the flight attendant call button over
Anything else that's off now can stay off.
If the overhead bin is full, please make sure you close it as a courtesy to other passengers. Please double check that all your items are
Systems
put
on
away so that
elevation is
the aisle is clear and other
2069.
passengers can make their way to their seats. If you're in an emergency exit row, please read the exit seating responsibilities in the card in the seat back in front of you. If you're not able to comply with these actions,
If I'm not mistaken, the one you're flying is the Heart livery. I
Now's the
don't.
time to get out any last-minute text messages if you need to, but we ask that once you depart from the gate, put away any laptops or tablets. Thank you, and welcome aboard.
I don't think so. I think the heart livery actually has like an actual, like, bigger heart right here. But you know how we can find out? Quick little Google search. Let's see. Actually, maybe, I think you're
Denver
right.
traffic, it's southwest. 1002, we're pushing Charlie 33 for runway 25.
It's on the other side of the terminal than us. Yeah, I think you're right, actually. I did see this morning a livery where they have some sort of little heart towards the nose of the airplane. I guess maybe I'm thinking the Heart 1. I don't know. Yeah, you were right. Definitely the better looking liveries that they've got. Alrighty. So we got the APU on. This passenger should be getting done boarding up here shortly. So we'll go ahead and get disconnected from plan our pushback as well.
Ground to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
You're ready to go when you are.
Alright, so they're ready to go in the back. Get all these guys pulling away.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Flight 2303 with service to Las Vegas. Our flight time will be roughly 1 hour and 31 minutes. Now that the cabin door is closed, please make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your large devices are now shut down and stowed. Please fasten your seatbelt and make sure that all tray tables and seat backs are in the full upright and locked position for departure. Cabin crew, secure doors for departure.
Alright, that is set. 22.8 is on the radios. Kill this music. I think we're just about ready to go. Actually, I need to start this Delta thing. Vatsim 6. Alright, that started. Cool. Vatsim's up. Alright. Oh yeah. See, Denver, winds are 2, 10 at 11, 10 statute miles, fuel at 9,000, scattered 12,000, broken 15,000, overcast 20,000, temperature 16, dew points -9, and the altimeter is 2978.
Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
charts. Top altitude 23,000. Our V2 is 138.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect. So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake. Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Gentlemen, please direct your attention to the flight attendants as they demonstrate the safety of our aircraft. You will notice a light illuminated above your seat. When this light is illuminated, please fasten your seatbelt low and tight across your lap. To fasten, insert the metal fittings into one another and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. We suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight as you may experience unexpected turbulence. There are several emergency exits on this aircraft. Please take a few moments now to locate your nearest exit. In some cases, your nearest exit may be behind you. If we
Alrighty, let's crank them up.
Floor level lighting will guide you towards the exit. In the event that the cabin loses pressure, an oxygen mask will drop right in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your nose and mouth and secure the elastic band behind your head. Tighten the straps if necessary and breathe normally. Although the bag does not inflate, oxygen is flowing to the mask. If you are traveling with a child or someone who requires assistance, secure your mask first and then assist others. Leave your mask on until a member of the crew advises you it's safe to remove it. In the unlikely event of a water landing, a life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Slip it over your head. Wrap the straps around your waist and buckle at the front. Pull the strap tightly. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord only when exiting the aircraft. If it doesn't inflate automatically, you may blow into the mouthpiece for a manual inflation. These vests is equipped with a whistle and a light. Secondary device. Please make sure to exit the aircraft as soon as possible and leave your belongings. Please securely stow your personal items. Make sure your seatbelts are fastened and seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the smoke detectors located in the lavatory.
Denver traffic, Southwest 1002 taxiing, coming out, 80G3 to 7 west for Golf and runway 25.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
It's all good, man. Oh. God, I still struggle flying these Boeing planes. I'm so used to Airbus. Got my flows and everything with the Airbus. Coming here, I feel like I'm so scatterbrained. Enjoy the sim. Oh, no wonder the I'm happy now what on.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the right. We'll see you next time and have a great flight.
Alright, there we go. We are good to go. Let's get out of here. And Denver traffic. So I can't have both. Alright, so where the hell are we at? Charlie Sierra. Denver traffic. Southwest 2303, we taxi in from the Charlie gates over to runway 25, exiting the airspace to the southwest. We'll be following Southwest 1002, Denver. Alright, so we're just going to follow Southwest there. He's departing the same runway that we are. Once we get away from this damn terminal, all those sounds will stop. Flight controls check. We got full left, full right, neutral, full up, full down, neutral, rudder, full left, and full right. AQ. Thought I would jump in and say hi, reading out today to the combine shortly. Well, I appreciate you stopping by and say hey. Figured you'd probably be busy this beautiful Saturday. This is beautiful up here on the bell. Up there. Well, I guess down here versus up there. But enjoy the day at the combine. Sounds like a lot of fun. I will be tuning in to the LSU and Oklahoma baseball game at 4 o'clock Eastern time. LSU's my team, and as y'all know, always rocking my LSU shirts. Chief Sim Pilot, quick stop in saying hello, finishing work. Well, I appreciate you stopping by. Hello, it's good to see you. Thanks for saying hey. Hope your work day was quick and easy. Those are the best. Catch up to this Southwest dude up here so we can watch him take off. It's always fun watching these other guys take off and land with the new velocity. So my honeycomb replacement throttle is on its way. It's currently in North Florida. Supposed to get here on Tuesday. I'm really looking forward to finally getting a fully working honeycomb throttle for these Boeing airplanes. This Airbus throttle is not really cutting it the best. Chief Sim Pilot's such an awesome name. So as of right now, Denver is uncontrolled, as well as Denver Center is closed, but it looks like LA Center is open, so hopefully they'll still be there by the time we get in the area.
Denver traffic, Southwest 1002, depart runway 25 on the Darth departure.
This is my first time flying this Levelup 737-700. From watching some other live streams, I do think that I like the engine noise from inside the cockpit a little better than the Zebo. We'll see how bad I can screw this up. So over in Vegas, they are currently landing 26 left and 19 right. We're set up for 26 left. 19 right would be a GPS approach, I believe. Coming in on 26 left, we'll have a pretty stiff crosswind, which is what I'm planning on. I think crosswinds are a little more fun. Winds are currently 190 at 13, gusting 2-2. Be a fun little crosswind. He's just rotating off the runway. The 700 to me behaves better than the others. Constant dipping and landing still hasn't been fixed, but this one's better to me. Okay, well, I guess we'll find out what the dipping is you're talking about. Denver traffic, Southwest 2303, lining up runway 25. Oh wow. See, I told you I'll screw this up. Didn't even have the engine gens on. Da 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 da. All this shit I didn't have on, not supposed to have on. Clear on the left, clear down the runway. Be a bit of a crosswind for this takeoff. Looking at the windsock out there. I definitely like the Levelup better than the Zebo. Sound like y'all know what y'all are talking about, because I don't know much of the difference yet, but I'm about to find out. Denver traffic, Southwest 2303, departing off runway 25. We'll be climbing out on the Connor 7 departure, exiting the airspace to the southwest. Denver. Here we go. God help us all. Airspeed's alive.
Positive right.
And gear up.
Gear up. $400.
1,000 feet should be our acceleration altitude.
1,000.
There we go. Nose it down just a little bit, accelerates. Denver traffic southwest 2303 is clear runway 25 exit airspace to the south. Denver. And flaps up. It's gonna be about an hour and 30 minutes or so. So I won't screw nothing up. Flight directors have no idea what they want to do. Shaq's in the house. You know what that means? We got to throw on the autopilot so we can focus on the chat. I don't know what altitude we're at. 10,000. Cool. Pop, pop, pop. Alright, let's see. Shaq says shirts sent off. Gotta get the tracking from the boss lady when she gets on. Sounds good. And if you don't want to send the tracking number, I really don't need it. I trust that it's going to eventually show up. Alright, catching back up. Let's see. It's always good when you're above ground. Level up to our flight. There we go. I think I'm pretty much caught up in the chat. Shaq, man, welcome aboard. Flying the same airplane you'll be flying tonight. Saw that you're going to be on the Levelup B737 as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now passed 10,000 feet. You may now turn on your larger portable electronic devices. This is also a reminder to
Smooth departure. I'm sure you're not a Boeing driver. I'm pretty dang sure. Especially like in the pre-flight. I'm like so scatterbrained. Like, well, I know this button and this button and this switch needs to be clicked.
Just to the Wi-Fi, you'll be able to access our wide range of free live TV.
See, that's why I gotta get those. I need Honeycomb to hurry up with them throttles. These Airbus ones are not working. It's like it reads like fluctuation in my physical throttles, even though there's not any fluctuation, and then it disconnects the auto throttle. That's alright. Tuesday I should have my Honeycomb throttles and be good to go. Those clouds look like they were coming up a lot quicker than we're getting to them. Yeah, Shaq, I was gonna try to see if I could fly with you tonight, but of course the girlfriend wants a date night, so we're going out to a place called Domu and get some food and have us a little date night. So as always, she keeps me from having the most fun, i.e. flying with you. But one day we shall. And there's transition altitude. Standard. Standard. It's the old school. Analog. Oh man. Yeah, so we are see, SimBrief says flight time's hour and 31 minutes. We are going west against the wind, so it slows down a little bit. We are carrying a little bit of extra gas for some gusty winds in Vegas. I don't know how X-Plane handles winds along with terrain, but realistically, in the real world, on a gusty wind day like today, with the mountainous terrain in the area, Vegas is very prone to some wind shear. So brought along a little extra gas. We've got let's see, 10 minutes of extra fuel below the line, which is not protected, not required to depart with. And then on top of that, we're taking about 1,700 pounds of fuel. Comes out to about 20 minutes of extra, and we've got that for any issues that we might have in Vegas. Thus far, Vegas is still within controlled airspace. LA Center is online, so hopefully they'll be around to help us out. Bro, look at this. There's a convoy of helicopters on Vatsim. That's interesting. And then there's planes flying with them. Huh. Should have jumped in the F-18 instead and go fly with them. Strafe them. As always, I want to thank everybody for stopping by and coming to hang out today's stream. If you could smash that like button, does a lot to help the channel, helps me out, and very much appreciated. Y'all can do that for me. I'm trying to get better about remembering to say that, because usually whenever I'm watching live stream, like for example, if I'm watching Shaq, then 35.5. Damn. So that was LA Center that was talking. Have 35.5 in there as their secondary, and
25 Alpha parking, Dakota gate number, it's gate 12. Down to gate 12, Dart.
that was who we were going to be talking to, and it sounds like they're getting offline here shortly. So, as always, we're a day late and a dollar short. But yeah, whenever I'm watching Shaq or I'm watching anybody, I never remember to hit the like button until they say it, and I most definitely hit it. So, trying to get better at remembering to ask folks to hit that like button. Let's see if it's 2:21 now. That time don't seem right. 12:24. It's definitely not Zulu time. It's Currently 1920 Zulu. Oh, okay, they got it over there. That's weird. So what time we're gonna land? About 2039. A little over an hour from now, we'll be on the ground just in time to get the LSU ball game on. Watch my boys take on Oklahoma. Flaps 121, 737. Dang right, man. Let's get a little flyby in. Didn't have enough time today to get some custom views set up for wings and all that good stuff. If you're home for CTP, are you gonna do it? What's CTP? If you don't mind me asking. I don't think I know what that is. Just got off work. Was doing ATC training. How's that going? I know they pulled you off the schedule to do that training, and they never assigned anybody your shifts. I know that was causing some issues. Oh, cross the pond. Oh, full coverage from Europe to U.S. plus oceanic procedure. Oh God. I don't think I have anything that I can cross the ocean in. Like maybe a Neo, if it did like London to probably do London, Keflavik, somewhere else in the U.S., or just straight London to like Boston or something. Do JetBlue, like London, JFK, or I just buy the Tolus 340. That sounds fun. When is that? I'm definitely down if I'm free to do it. It's gonna be a long haul. It's all messed up. Had fun though. Sweet. So have you, Rio? Have you started working on routing yet? I know routing is like the huge pain in the butt. You get, oh shit, you gotta have a slot so you get specific takeoff times, 1,000 slots. Oh wow, that's pretty realistic though, because they do slots in the real world for transatlantic stuff. Is it transatlantic or is it crossing the Pacific? And how do I like get more info on this? Is it like a Vatsim event or like somebody else's event? Send you the link. Okay, sweet. Perfecto. Yeah, that's what we were doing all day. Not easy at all. Yeah, I figured it wasn't. So I figured, like, I thought about going ATC routing. I was like, you know what? I know how to dispatch. I'm comfortable in it. I get whatever schedule I want. 1,000 to go. It would be nice to like not have any responsibility with like, you know, joint responsibility, pilot and command, and all that stuff. But I don't know, man. I'm comfortable in dispatch. Like I said, I get my choice of schedule, and I can stay away from management by working overnights. Plus, if we end up doing the whole split office stuff that management's been talking about, I'll have the seniority to do what I want, whereas if I'm routing and all, I won't. And I'll be super junior and get stuck in the OCC that I don't want to work in. Morix, hello, how's it going? Welcome aboard. Welcome to Southwest Flight 2303, service from Denver over to Las Vegas. Just reached our cruising altitude at 36,000 feet. Got about another hour 15 minutes left en route. Thank you for joining us. And as always, please smash that like button. It does a lot to help out, and it's free. Not sure if the link will be sent here. Okay, or I think my Discord is in the description below too. Oh, never mind. We got private messaging together or whatever on Discord. Whatever works best for you, man. I'm definitely interested though. You are good. We're here at, bro. So much to do. Dispatch is far better. Or you just trying to keep me out of there? So you? I'm just kidding. You got more seniority than me anyway. So me coming up to ATC and routing wouldn't affect you negatively at all. But I'm glad you're enjoying it. It must be kind of cool though. Like I try to imagine what it's like for like DSEs and ATC routing guys to not have any legal responsibility with, you know, active flights. So just be able to like go to the bathroom and not have to worry about somebody, you know, watching their desk and all that stuff. Still showing LA centers online. Thought he was going to be getting off. Sit in the Discord. Is that Delta's first Neo? Sorry, I got distracted. I'm in Shaq. I'm in your Discord, and I saw somebody put a picture in of Delta. I can't tell if it's a 320 or 321 Neo. Engines look nice though. Let's see. I'm not seeing it anywhere in the Discord. Oh, never mind, I got it. Disregard. Across the pond. April 2nd. Westbound edition. What am I doing April 2nd? Yes, I'm on. Oh, man. I'm off. But what time is this? My girlfriend's best friend's baby gender reveal party is that day, and I think they're having it at Wekiva Springs. It's like you know, a freshwater spring, and go get a tube and like float down the spring and stuff. Play volleyball and all that. But man, I mean, I'm sure it's going on for a while, right? Let's see. I wonder how long. routes will be available on the pilot dashboard approximately 12 hours. And this thing looks, it's going to be complex compared to just regular flying. 12 hours of ATC coverage. Obviously, we're not going to be at that thing for 12 hours, so I don't see why I wouldn't be able to do it. Yes, join the Discord. Save these real quick. It's one thing I love a lot about these X-Plane planes is there's so much like modding that can be done, like all the engines, the cabin interior textures. It's pretty awesome. Nope, I absolutely think you'd be good at it. Catch up on things real fast. It's a go, 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 non-stop thing for all of us new folks. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be like that for anybody when they first start something, right? But I think for now I'm good in dispatch. Just waiting to get my slot to the new OCC.
We'll be serving complimentary drinks and snacks. Please look at the feedback for our list of complimentary and premium drinks. Premium drinks are available for a small charge. Note that we only accept credit cards.
There we go. Save. Authorize. Got the Discord now. Looking good. LA Center still on. Once we cross Gap, that'll be where we enter their airspace. And we did file for 380. So let's go up there. Yeah, we've got LA Center online. We should probably start talking to them about the next 30 minutes or so, if I had to guess. Yeah, it's definitely a little lonely without ATC, right? Not only does it make it more fun, but kind of gives you that background sound too. Let's see.
Southwest 15. LA Center, good morning. First 375 at Harry Reid, looking for APPR to San Francisco's Romeo. 62, turn left heading 290, descend maintain 5000, join the runway 26 left localizer, call the field site. Turn left 290, descend 5000,
I guess the volume knob doesn't work on that.
and join the localizer, call the field site.
Sure is. I'm up here, like, twirling my thumbs. Yeah. Well, it doesn't help either that I didn't have my sexy view set up like this.
Can somebody give me a radio check, please? 020, descend and maintain 4000. 020 down. Yeah, loud and clear, getting you 5x5. Roger, thanks for that.
Oh, I guess there's
Los Angeles Center, citation 272 Alpha Mike, flight level 350.
272 Alpha Mike, Los Angeles Center.
I guess there was a dude on Unicom asking for a radio check. We were hearing two folks talk at the same time. Let's keep making some more of these views. I didn't have enough time before the start of the stream.
Flight 46 Victor Romeo, short runway 27 at Ramona. Los Angeles Center, Delta 2, base in sight. Stu, thank you. Clear bridge approach runway 26 left. 26 left, trying the ILS, 26 left. During the ILS, sorry, during the localizer, you'll call the field site. That pretty much puts you in direct to the airport, and it's easier to spot the airport then. Thank you. For 321 Sierra Bravo, turn left time 360. Left 360, 10 Bravo. 62, there is traffic, a citation, he's on the left downwind for runway 19 right.
Oh,
You'll see him at your, become about 12 o'clock at 5 miles, not a factor.
So, Shaq, since you're here, I don't know if you can see it or not, but I've got that little sound plug-in that you've got.
Los Angeles Center,
And
67, holding short runway 27, San Diego, ready for takeoff.
I've got the little sound thing that you've got, and if something's off with the calibration of my, I don't know how to put it, like screen or something. It's like it don't work when you click on it. When I'm doing my better pushback, like I can't, like the whole calibration is off. I don't know, you'd have to see it, or if you go to the playback, you'll see like when it does the top-down view, it's not aligned the way that it's supposed to be. It's super annoying. Like when I'm choosing my options for the flight factor, that, you know, opens up with that little screen, and you choose if you want like what engines you want, or what winglet, if you want winglets or not, that kind of stuff. That little screen, I have to go into windowed mode just so that it will like allow me to click on anything. It's really annoying. Let's try that just to see.
1790, welcome to Las Vegas, Harry International Airport, cross number 26 right, gate Charlie 4 via
Oh,
Bravo.
yeah, so if I'm in windowed mode, I can do it.
Bravo 4 entry. Cross 26 right, Bravo and Bravo 4 to the ramp southwest 1590, thank you. Number 321 Sierra Bravo.
I mean, who wants to see this, all this stuff,
10
you
o'clock,
know?
8 miles, calls inside.
I mean,
Yeah, Roger, 1 Sierra Bravo, that's field site. 1 Sierra Bravo, clear by approach at 19 right. Clear visual 19 right.
stand by. Houston.
2651's with you, 360.
And Air France 67, wind is 1608 from a 27 clear takeoff.
Okay, for takeoff, and from 67, thank you.
We are 1341, radar contact 2200, climb maintain, flight 290.
Over 200, over 1341.
And the aircraft to Ramona, what's it called, sound again?
Charlie 46, Victor Romeo at Ramona.
46 Victor Romeo, make straight out departure, runway 27, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, straight out departure, runway 27, Charlie 46, Victor Romeo.
Station 10 Bravo, runway 19 right to land, wind 20013, Gusty 22.
Clear to land, 19 right, 10.
So 2651, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Expect the RNAV Zulu runway 20 right approach.
Center, citation 2 Mike, request mode.
72 Alpha Mike, descend and maintain 11,000.
11,000, citation 2 Mike.
272 Alpha Mike, Mojave weather, wind 30026, gusting 42, visible to east end, skies at altimeter 2985. You have an approach requested.
Mary 5, RNAV runway 4, citation 2 Mike.
Expect approach.
Alpha Mike.
Monitor the tower frequency on 119.9.
Right tower, Delta 66.
Drop on the ground in Las Vegas. Monitor tower frequency 119.9.
3619 with you, waypoint Mickey.
Changing the colors and getting that
619, roger.
little overlay looking
Yeah, Center, once you have
a little more creative.
Thanks for next to the ATC. You have a good day. So Bravo's back flying in, see you next time. 167 radar contact 7,800, climb maintain, flight number 350.
Oh man.
Level 350 for F167.
Hope everybody's having a good day today. Hope this Saturday's treating y'all well. And as always, welcome aboard. Smash that like button. Thanks for coming to hang out.
Cargo 75, let me know any FTEs at Brookfield. Yes, I have the APs for Cargo 75. It's Mike at this moment. United
Pretty good looking airplane.
2124 descended the Angel 4 arrival. As published, expect with 25 left. Stand by, the Angel 4 arrival is published, and we'll plan for 25 left, United 2124. It's 215 heavy, turn right heading 220, join runway 24 right localizer.
220 for the 248 localizer, that's 250. LA Center citation 269 Julie Mike. We're coming up on our cross.
Oh shit! Today is Friday, ain't it? Yeah. See, my days get all messed up. It feels like Saturday because I'm off, my girlfriend's off. Got up, went out to eat. Going out to eat tonight. Got a baseball game to watch here in a little while. Feels like Saturday. But tomorrow, baseball game wise, way more important. Tomorrow we're playing the Texas Longhorns. They are #1 in the country. We are #8 in the country. So it's going to be a big game. Really looking forward to it. If we win, it's going to be huge. Looks like Vegas Tower just came online. So we'll have LA Center and Vegas Tower to chat with. They're going to put me on 19 right or 26 left. Let's see, currently in Vegas, information Romeo as of 1856 Zulu. Let's see what time it is now. It's 1948. So the new ATIS will be coming out here shortly. Winds are 190 at 13, gusting to 2. 10 statute miles in the Viz. No ceilings to worry about. Visual approaches in use, landing 26 left, 19 right. Simultaneous approaches to crossing, parallel runways in use, converging runway operations in effect. 5G NOTAMs are in effect. Come on, man, don't be saying that. We don't want to hook no horns tomorrow. It's got to be all about them Cajun Bengals. LSU Tigers. I even got my LSU socks on today. Oh, LSU t-shirt.
2181, radar contact 2000, climb maintain flight 310.
310, American 2181.
Oh, yeah.
Mike, wind is 300, gusting to 26 gusting to 40.
So LSU has played 8 games so far this year. Had no idea that the season had even started. And they played, I have 2 D1 colleges that are close to where I'm from. We got University of Louisiana Monroe. They suck. But we've also got Louisiana Tech. And they played Louisiana Tech a couple weeks ago, I think. But anyways, Louisiana Tech is not nationally ranked and beat them at home at Tech, which is where my sister goes to college. She actually plays softball for Louisiana Tech. So that's a pretty big deal for Tech to beat LSU. Because usually when you're born in Louisiana, you're born an LSU fan. So I'm sure that most Louisianians or most folks from Tech, like for me, I told my sister, I was like, look, I'll always root for you unless you're playing LSU, and then, sorry, When you land, can you walk me through the problem again? I've seen what you were talking about, but I'd have to see it again live. Okay, yeah. When we land, I'll disconnect from Vatsim and we'll run through it again. It just seems like the calibration of the UI is off, something like that. Ever since I've moved from my top big monitor, the big 49-inch ultra wide, down to my 32-inch. It's just like the calibration's off. Something, maybe it's something in the settings. Not sure. Yeah, it's really weird. Like I have to go into windowed mode to be able to click on stuff. It's a little obnoxious. Got that bulkhead seat. Hungry, where's the flight attendant at? Where's some food? Where's some drinks?
Cargo 75.
Hello?
The visual approach runway 27, descend and maintain 5,000.
Hello? I'm on the plane by myself?
Descending to 5,000, expect V-Squared for runway 27.
I have,
LA Center, hello, Challenger 818, Whiskey Fox over 2, Pacific, flight level 340.
I have had a couple flights before where like stuff would go majorly wrong, like very long maintenance delay or something like that, and there was already a light load of passengers as it was, and most of the other passengers rebooked onto something else, where it would end up being like one passenger on the airplane. They'd have the whole airplane to themselves. It's like a whole private flight. I mean, I've been on a couple of flights going back into my hometown where there was only just a few of us. Which is always interesting. And even though there'd only be like, there was one time I was flying home, there was only me and 2 other passengers. And this was on a Delta regional. And they still wouldn't give me no extra Biscoff cookies. What's the deal with that? Which back then wouldn't really matter. When I used to work for Delta, I would eat all the Biscoff cookies I wanted off the airplane. We would clean and do the security search for the Ron flights and just get whatever Biscoff cookies I wanted. Usually it was a Biscoff cookie and a Coke. That was my jam. Man, I can't even believe you said hook 'em horns. It's not very nice. So this next waypoint gap in 91.3 miles. That's going to be about when we're talking to LA Center.
A few clouds, 1,600, and the altimeter is 2996.
Let's get, just in case we need it.
75, turn left heading 070. Cargo 75, heading with 070 next turn. 21, you clear Los Angeles as well, maintain.
Let's put it on the Chow to arrival. We transition onto the arrival at Gap. So once we cross Gap, we'll give them a holler, let them know that we're cross Gap on the Chow to arrival. And I'm hoping that they leave us on 26 left since we're already set up for it. If not, we'll expect to work our way down this direction and then take the RNAV 19 right. 19 right would give us a straight headwind, whereas 26 left will give us a pretty stiff crosswind. So I'm kind of hoping for 26 left.
Level 250, leaving 310, busy B 220.
111.5, 259. And up there where I can always see it. Alright, so
1341, positive discussion, descend, maintain, flight level 250. Our discretion 250 over 1341. V221, contact Albuquerque, center 127.85. 2785, busy B 221. 1341, contact Albuquerque, center 127.85, good day. Los Angeles Center, Legion 48 is up
Las Vegas climbing through 5,000 for 7,000.
Lead 48,
All right, well, we'll
270.
chat on the approach. So
48, thanks.
our ILS approach frequency is going to be 111.5, which is just dialed up. Final approach course is 259. Final approach fix is Relin, 3,800 feet. For the ILS, our decision height. Now, Shaq, kind of going back to a couple streams ago, you know, we were having a whole conversation about decision altitude, decision height. So, decision altitude is MSL. So we got our touchdown zone elevation of the runway at 2,069 feet, right? So 2,069 plus 200 gives you 2,269. So if you wanted to do, like in Airbus terms, if you wanted to do Barrow, which is using MSL decision altitude, you would use 2,269. 2,269 is 200 feet off the ground. So if you're using MSL, you would use 2,269. If you're using AGL, you would use decision height, which is why the H is in the little parentheses, which is also why the 200's in the parentheses. That's ground level. So 2,269 MSL is 200 feet AGL. If you do the math, 2069 plus 200 feet gives you 2269. So that's, you know, back to that whole thing we were talking about. We're going to be going off the radio altimeter. So we're going to do a decision height of 200 feet off the ground. Touchdown zone elevation is 2069. That is set in the overhead. If we go miss, we'll climb to 3,200 feet and a climbing right turn to 6,000 on a 080 heading. After that, we'll let ATC steer us around. Say 3 degrees standard glide slope. We got approach lights, Pappy on the left, and again we go miss. We'll climb to 3,200 and climbing right turn 6,000 on a 080 heading. To shoot this approach, we need 200-foot ceilings, AGL, and 3/4 mile viz. So, Shaq, I'm sure you know this too. When you're looking at a METAR and you have ceilings, those ceilings are height off the ground, right? So let's say like we had some low ceilings and it was questionable if we needed, like if we had enough to shoot this approach. Say like if it was 300-foot ceilings but the minimums are 200 feet, that's all AGL, and we'd be good to go. So anyways, for this approach we need 200-foot ceilings, 3/4 mile visibility. We've got that. It's hardly ever an issue in Vegas.
November 369 Whiskey Tango passing.
On runway 26 left, we have high intensity runway lights, approach lights, Pappy on the left, 3 degree angle on the Pappy. It's grooved, and from the glide slope we've got 9,400 feet of usable runway, and then it's 150 feet wide. Once we land, we'll exit probably Alpha 6, and then we'll cross 8 left and whatever ATC gives us. We do have a tower right now in Vegas. If y'all have any questions, throw them in the chat. What is that doing that?
75, sorry for the delay, turn right heading 180.
That's weird.
804, cargo 75.
Los Angeles Center, Commander 268 Quebec is started Baker at 7,008, going to Oxnard.
Sweet. What do we need to do? So I think everything's pretty much set up. I'm such an Airbus person. Oh, I ate some Chick-fil-A brown. Oh man, screw you. Them things gave me a sugar rush and better than I thought they would be. They got some really good brownies. They got some good cookies too. My girlfriend's all about their cookies. But I've had their brownies before. I'd much rather have the brownies than the cookies.
Some server disconnects here, so I can't see anybody in my scope yet.
Uh-oh. Alright guys, bear back. Let's see what other drinks I got for the remainder of this flight. Bear back.
75. This cargo 75, go ahead. can't see on the scope right now, but if you can join the localizer, clear localizer runway 27 approach.
Okay, we enjoy my AGNAV for that. No problem.
Sorry, my scope is not working currently.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you for your interest.
Oh yeah, we back. Drinking this. I think this one tastes pretty bad. This is truly classic lime margarita style. If I remember correctly, it tastes like a terrible Sprite.
Center, Commander 268 Quebec.
So, yo, where's my Chick-fil-A brownies? Did you get one for me? Cause I want one. Actually, went to Chick-fil-A yesterday. Got a frosted coffee, chicken sandwich, some Frenchy fries, large size, and ate it. Came home and crashed and slept from like 5:15 at night until about 5 in the morning. Yesterday was a long day. Worked 10 hours, made the 4-hour commute home, and then got home, took a shower, changed, went and got a haircut,
Yeah, go to your command.
so on and so forth.
So probably have to close anyway here.
That's the only sweet thing I will eat the rest of the year. No way. Are you like not a sweets person or what? My girlfriend, it's unreal how much sweets she can eat. She's super healthy, so she will exercise some discipline, but like when all bets are off, we can go out for like the biggest feast, and I mean, I'll be like miserably full, don't want to move, need to unbutton my pants, give my room some more, or my stomach some more room, and yet she's like, oh, alright, let's go get ice cream. Fool, shouldn't be no room in your stomach for ice cream, but usually is. She says she has a second stomach for sweets, so keep moving there. Yeah, it must be nice. I mean, I'm not like the biggest, but you know, every now and then I'm craving a Reese's peanut butter cup or something. I need to fulfill it. But I would rather have real food, real hot, actual food than sweets. My girlfriend, just give her a gallon of ice cream, and she said. God almighty, this is terrible. Ugh. Yikes. Got a couple beers in my truck that I had left over from the crash pad. Usually I'll get off of work at about 8 in the morning and go and just drink one beer after work to decompress. Had a couple left and brought them home there in the truck. And it's currently about 83 degrees outside down here in Orlando. So, let's go Michelob Ultra. Michelob. Not at all a Michelob fan. Water better than that thing I was just drinking. So I wonder if LA Centers will get offline now that scope is on. Still on.
Unfortunately, we'll be closing up soon as well, so we have 2 minutes to count down all aircraft currently with me. Changed advisory frequency, something wrong with the service, and I'm going to be closing anyway. So all aircraft on this frequency, changed advisory frequency, radar services are terminated. See you next round.
Oh, man. And we're like right there. We're 12 miles away from talking to him. do have Vegas Tower, so hopefully they'll still be there. Let's see what this little camera. I know in Prepared, they're doing a pretty cool little thing where it's like when you had GSX going and the passengers were like planing, deplaning and all that, you would actually be able to see them with aircraft that had the camera, because it wasn't just a little texture picture like this, it was like it would, if you're not familiar with Prepared, it would be hard to explain, but it can open up separate different views in the main sim, and it would open up a little view and you could see the actual passengers walking on and off the airplane from the camera. I'd rather have wheat thins than sweets. I think I'd rather have cheese nips or Cheez-Its than sweets. I tend to like salty a little bit more than sweet. Actually, we need to do a fuel check gap. Since we're flying faster than planned, which leads to more fuel burn. Just to see where we're at. Gap we're supposed to have 7.3. We're at 7.6. We're looking good. Just cross the gap. Gap kids. Gap adults. Not big on sweets, but cookies and pie on the way to Walmart. Yeah, I like this. Oh, as soon as the Alexander just came back on. Dude, I don't know about y'all, but my favorite though is like those fresh, like right out the oven Chips Ahoy cookies that are just, I mean, like so soft and gooey and warm. Oh, so good. Have a little milk with it. It's my jam. Favorite was the ghost pepper Chex Mix. Dude, have you had Dot's pretzels? Dot's pretzels are the bomb. I can't remember where this lady's from. It's like Montana. No, it's like well, Dot's pretzels. They have like different flavors. Bro, so good. These are the original. They have them at Publix. I don't know if they have Publix up there. Dude, they are so good. Then they have like the original, then they have like the Southwest type. And then they have honey mustard. The honey mustard's pretty good. That's not my fave. Southwest season, oh man, so good. I don't know why they don't show their honey mustard. Anyways, try Dot's pretzels, dude. If you have a way of getting them, if you have a Publix or a Walmart or a Target carries them as well. They're kind of like Black Rifle Coffee of pretzels, I guess. It's like that independent made, not not a big chain company like Lay's or whatever that has just come up through the ranks because they're just so good. Gotta get them dots. Thought about doing the fancy overlay like Shaq and a bunch of other streamers. But, you know, I'm trying to be different. But I'm also dumb with a lot of this computer stuff. And is the Southwest Dots and Pretzels actually for Southwest airline people? That's a good one. If it is, I guess I broke rank because I'm not a Southwest airline employee. Partially wouldn't mind, but the other day I heard how long Southwest dispatchers train. At my company, we do 3 to 4 weeks of ground school, and then for me it was 3 weeks of OJT. We currently have a class on OJT right now. They're going anywhere between like 3 and 5 weeks or so. And then once you've gone through OJT and ground school, you take your comp check. If you pass your initial comp check, then you are a solo dispatcher. And a lot of dispatching you really learn from getting thrown to the dogs versus, or thrown to the wolves, versus like trying to learn everything in OJT. Because there's so much that happens in dispatch. You're never going to see everything while on OJT. Southwest though, dude, they don't comp check until like 9 or 10 months in. And they have a 3-day comp check, whereas for us, we do like a 4-hour comp check, and they're a 3-day. I don't think even Delta or American or United even do a 3-day comp check. I think I heard Southwest, they'll do an entire day in the comp check of aircraft systems, just on the 737, which is pretty wild, because they obviously just fly the 737. Imagine if it was a company like Delta or American or United that fly all these different aircraft types, and you have to do a full day of comp check on aircraft systems. You have to know all those aircraft systems for all those different aircraft. I can't say who I work for, just because some of the stuff that I might use or show on the channel could be considered sensitive security information, but who knows? This helicopter folks are still flying. Our top is coming up. Let's pull up the arrival plates. So I think our initial descent, 19,000 feet, 200 knots. One thing I'm kind of interested to see is once summertime starts rolling around, we start getting more thunderstorm activity. Seeing using this Active Sky Next live weather engine, and actually there are, just from looking at the radar on the lantern, there's at least some rain showers around. showers in the area. I don't think the 7.3 will detect it until we start getting that nose pointed down, unless it's got a multi-scan function. If you go manual, you could adjust the tilt and the gain with these knobs. So I like the Airbus radar. It's a little more intuitive. At my airline, we've got a couple different types of radar. The 321s have a newer radar. It's quite a bit more advanced. It can even show lightning strikes on the nav display and stuff like that. You can detect weather much further out. Look up Jeremy Parsons Southwest Airlift. Alright.
Oh, Southwest is the best, the only way to go in that Sky High Quest. They're musically friendly and other airlines in, but how the flight attendants are so humorous. After 41 years, I have to agree there ain't no other way to go at 30,000 feet, and it don't cost a dime to get your bags checked. One of the many reasons why I choose that jet. Your Southwest is the best. This next one here is very...
Have to agree with them. There's a lot of things I like about Southwest. Jump seated them quite a good number of times. One thing I like about them is they let jump seaters board first. So as a jump seater, you've got to go talk to the captain, do a little safety briefing if you're going to be in the cockpit. All that good stuff. So usually Southwest, they prefer the jump seaters get on first, and if they need me, they'll come get me. Otherwise, go take a seat in the back. So I'm the first person on the airplane. Choose whatever seat I want, which I'm usually going with row 2, probably window seat. And yeah, get my choice of seat before paying passengers, which is what they want, so that's what I do. But on my metal, I'll board the airplane with the crew and just go take a seat in the cockpit and chill. Anytime I fly my metal, I always fly in the cockpit, because it's obviously, one, it's the best seat in the house, the best views, but also on top of that, like, it's flights go by faster and you got good folks to talk to. And I really like our pilot group. They're really awesome. A lot of fun to fly with, fun to hang out with, talk to, whatever. I've flown with some airlines, some of the legacy carriers, where some of the pilots are quite not as fun to talk to. Window seat right behind the wing. Dude, I do like right behind the wing that light that comes from the engines. It's just especially on a 7.5. Oh man, yes. Yeah, I love riding up front. The flight definitely goes by a lot faster when you have folks to talk to. Pretty much, I fly from Florida, like either South Florida or Central Florida, to Atlanta relatively often. And I'll typically fly my metal if I can, to get up there to Atlanta. Then from there I'll fly whatever regional jet. I prefer to sit in the back in the regional jets, just because a lot of the regional guys, they get a little weird sometimes. Can other airline dispatchers even ride the jump seat? Yes, we can. But on my metal too, like, I don't have a beard, captains don't say anything or care, because every airline has their own op specs on facial hair. Like one time I was listed for the jump seat on one of the big four, I won't say who. I was right in the back. The gate agent did not move me to the standby list like they were supposed to. They put me in the back. Therefore, I was still on the captain's paperwork, and I had a little chin stubble. That was it. Just a little chin stubble, and the captain went off on me for being on paperwork with facial hair. I promptly corrected him. Know that, yo, look, I used to work for your company doing, gate to counter and stuff, and the gate agent didn't do what she was supposed to do. Had she done what she was supposed to do, I wouldn't have been on your paperwork in the first place. Da-da-da. He ended up apologizing and whatnot, which was cool. But on my company, facial hair is a captain's discretion. At least for the jump seat. Obviously, if you're flying, you have to be clean shaven. But yeah, my guys never care, and I don't have to worry about shaving. Keep my beard. That's why I usually fly in my middle. So I'm guessing, this is roughly where you'd like to sit. About right here. Have you ever sat in this seat on a 7.5? Little thing I've got planned for my desk setup. To figure out how to do web FMC for this airplane, the Zebo, as well as whatever other airplane I can find. But I've got this little iPad holder. Took the suction cup mount off. I'm going to screw it into my desk and have it set up to where it's kind of by my leg and I can type into it. That'll be fun. I get this set up today. I'm not too thrilled about drilling holes in my desk, but two little holes wouldn't be too bad. It'll be nice though if I want to get rid of it. Just loosen this up, pop it off. So this would still be, this little mount would still be in the desk under it. You can't see it, but this would be removed and be out of the way. The only thing though that sucks about being wrong side simulations, I'm trying to be realistic. I got to put this by my left leg, which means I'm typing with my left hand. I'd rather be typing with my right. Whatever. Yeah, looks like overcast there. Ooh, we leveled off. About 3,400 feet high. yeah, man, 7.5 is by far my favorite airplane in the world. When those are gone for good, I'm gonna be super sad. Alright, so winds now, our latest ATIS is out. Winds are 190, 13 goes to 23, 10 statute miles, altimeter is 2979. Put in. Okay, so apparently my spoilers are oppo. They're supposed to be. Joystick. This whole time I thought I had them deployed. We're catching up nicely. Let's see. Next will be Prino, 8,210. Towers 19.9. ATIS is 32.4. Need to get a Logitech radio stack.
Current International Airport native information Sierra 1956 Zulu. West 190 and 13 gust 23. Visibility 10. Few clouds and 8,000. 20,000 scattered. Temperature 17. Dew point -1. Altimeter 2979er. Visual approach is in use. Landing runways 26 left, 19er right, and 19er left. Departing runways 26 right, 19er left, and 19er right. Simultaneous approach into crossing and parallel runways in use. Converging runway operations in effect. North into airmen. Las Vegas Metroplex procedures in effect. Verify navigational data is up to date. APPR system in use. Activate transponder with mode C on all taxiways and runways. Read Michael runway hold short instruction. Advise on initial contact. You have information Sierra. Sierra 1956 Zulu.
Alright.
Thank you, Delta 63, over short runway 263.
I'm already sad about the
23, wind
top,
190 on 13,
2.5.
gust
Yeah, I kind of am too.
runway 26 right, clear for takeoff.
I don't know, I feel like sometimes it takes stuff like that for some good to happen. Who knows, you know, what new airplane will end up being built in its place. I have heard though that they like had parts to a second one, and they were gonna at one point in the process of building a second one, so hopefully they'll have a second one come out. What have I missed? Just took the kiddo out on her scooter. You ain't missed nothing. You know, regular old cruise, and LA Center was having issues with their scope, so LA Center did get offline, but we do have a tower. call up tower once we cross Preno. Going down to 6,000, which is our Mr. Coach altitude.
Delta 623, frequency change to advisory is approved. Enjoy your flight. Bye-bye.
Have a good one, Delta 623.
Vegas Tower, Southwest 2303, crossing Preno for the ILS, runway 26 left.
Southwest 2303, Vegas Tower, hello. Traffic is going to be off your nose slightly left. Looks like A320 also inbound. Unsure what runway they're going for. They haven't called me yet.
Las Vegas Tower, Air France 67 inbound, runway ILS 26 left.
Southwest 2303, slow to your slowest practical speed, please.
Roger, we'll slow.
France 67, Vegas Tower, hello. Keep your speed up. Wind 190 at 1 tree, gust 23, runway 26 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, keep the speed at Air France 67.
Slow her down quick. Give this guy some space. Girlfriend's home. Alright, we captured Lope, captured Glad Slope.
Southwest 2303, you're number 2, following the Air France A320 on a 9-mile final. Wind 190 at 1 tree, gust 2 tree, runway 26 left, clear line.
We're number 2 behind the Airbus. We're clear, ILS 26 left, Southwest 2303. Hey, y'all shut up. Dog was a little sad whenever I told her to shut up. Alright, we're joining you guys on the ground. Mile final. Kind of hang out here a little bit. Keep it 160. Funny how ILS, the glide slopes about 1,200 feet above the glide path. Brakes are on, you're down. Flaps 15.
Gears down, 3 greens.
Alright, gears down, flaps full. Missed approach altitude is set.
Airframe 67 Heavy, welcome to Vegas, exit right, no delay.
Airframe 67, exit runway 26 left on Alpha 5, ready to be brought to a gate.
Airframe 67, check to the parking by Alpha 5, Bravo 5, Charlie, and cross runway 26 right at Alpha 5.
Taxi to get using Alpha 5, cross runway 26 right, Alpha 5, Charlie. Airframe 67.
That was sketch.
80 knots.
Working that yoke hard.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Las Vegas. The local time is 12:40 p.m.
Southwest 2303, welcome to Vegas, back at the parking by Alpha 5, Bravo 5, Charlie, cross 26 right at Alpha 5.
Alpha 5, cross 26 right at Alpha 5, Bravo 5, Charlie to the ramp, Southwest 2303.
Items may have shifted during the flight. If this is your final destination, we thank you for flying with us, and we hope to see you again soon.
Oof. That felt like butter. What I didn't get to see what the landing rate was. Actually, never. I can look at it now. Oh my God! It says -401. That's borderline death. That's what Balance's showing. We'll see what Delta says. Yeah, I bet it was hard. That's what she said.
Las Vegas Tower, Airframe 67 parked at D gate, not sure where, and signing off. Thank you for the guidance.
Airframe 67, you have a wonderful night. Thanks for flying into Vegas. Bye-bye.
Arrows are so small. Yep. Ish. Well, that's gonna be a fun one to watch. So we'll park, we'll disconnect, we'll watch the replays, and then Shaq will do the little pushback so you can see what I was talking about. Well, nonetheless, guys, welcome to Las Vegas after a strong crosswind, getting blown around, thrown around, hard landing. This is my first time in this airplane, flying like it too. Is it park brake? If you gens on, because it's not like an Airbus where it's just automatic. Always gotta step their game up. Sweet, now if I knew how to pull the jet bridge over, I would, if it even moves. Alright, cool. So, yeah, Valenta shows a negative 401 on that one. That's great. Sarcasm. Delta is showing negative 402. Great. File that. Let's see. Oof. So PAX says unsafe takeoff. That's completely false. Unsafe landing. Maybe they're right on that one. I mean, we all lived. Maybe I drug a wing or an engine. Who knows? But there, 74% was their satisfaction rate, and negative 400 on the landing. Let's kill that. We'll disconnect from Senior Vatsim. Cool. Now let's see how bad this was. I should have shut that door. Not really sure what's up with the rudder. Notice how the rudder's... I wasn't putting that much input into it. The last second, that right wing just... Oof. God, that was ugly. So, Shaq, if this doesn't prove it, I don't know what would, but this should prove that I am not a Boeing driver. This side of the airplane would have been scary for passengers. can tell a little bit here that I'm definitely putting some deflection in on the ailerons. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Just really glad I didn't drag that right engine. Alright, so shack. Let's see how we get out of here. Let's do this. Let's go file, main menu. Da-da-da. So we'll just do this and show you how everything is so out of calibration. Well, we made it. And hit the buffet.
80 knots.
Alright, Rio. Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate you. Coming along, coming to hang out with us. Have a good rest of your day. And again, guys, please smash that like button. I've heard that the more likes that a video has, the better the pilot can land the airplane. So, anyways, alright, let's do no. Alright, so shack. So see how my mouse is down here towards the tail of the airplane, but yet the little emblem, airplane emblem, is way forward of where my mouse is. Obviously the little emblem should be where my mouse is, but it's not. So I have to like drag further down and bring my mouse even lower than where it should. So like it's still usable. And also if you look at the bottom right, and I'll kill my camera so you can see it, but at the bottom right of the screen where all those logos are, those logos should be up and down the entire right side of my monitor, or you know, your view, but you can't, like, it's not, they're like, everything is moved. I'm not really sure how to fix that. So do you have any suggestions? AvGeek, thanks, brother. We'll probably be back on the streams Monday, so if you're not busy on Monday, come hang out with us. As always, it was great chatting with you, and we'll see you on the next one, hopefully. So this is what we've got going on so far. I know, obviously, this changes that. That still didn't do nothing. Yeah, I just don't know how it got all out of whack like this. Just try doing a fresh install of better pushback. Oh, you don't have to do it, man. I don't want you to put yourself out. I'm sure I can do a Google search and figure it out one way or another. Tony over at Jetline was telling me to make sure like the user interface size is set to 100. I don't think that's going to change anything. Nah. It's weird. And that's way too big. Maybe it's this base font thing. And I don't have to do a restart. So I'm going to change this back. I know it used to be here on 14. I'm going to change it back and see if that does it after I do a restart. Yeah, I'll fix that too. Sweet. Alright guys, well, everybody, thank you so much for coming to hang out with me today on this short little hop over to Vegas. And we're going to plan on jumping back on the stream on Monday. I did upgrade my 7.5 to the modern avionics. I'd like to get a flight in with that, maybe do a Neo. I'm going to swap out the Neo engines that come standard in the Tolus for the Neo engine mod. Take a look at that. But let's plan on getting some flying in Monday, Tuesday, and probably Wednesday as well. Other than that, guys, I'm going to take a nap before Shaq stream. Yeah, I'm going to try to jump in on Shaq stream too, for sure. Obviously, my girlfriend and I have got a little bit of a date night tonight. But we're going to, nonetheless, you can count on me to stop by and drop a like and say hello. But anyways, guys, thank y'all so much for coming to hang out. And again, on behalf of the Wrong Side Simulations channel, hope everybody has a great day, and we'll see y'all on Monday. Have a good one.